Previously on our love-hate relationship with comic culture.
I do not like Wolverine.
Come on, man.
I do not like Lex Luthor because it's just annoying that Superman just don't kill him. It's ridiculous, right? It's just like what?
But is that Lex or is that Superman?
That's Lex. I don't like Superman, but I don't like him to the point where I'm disgusted by him. I'm disgusted by Wolverine. I'm disgusted by Lex Luthor.
I don't like Lex's attitude.
Yo, I'm Mickey Factz.
Y'all Tat Wza.
I'm Pete Rock.
And this is our love-hate relationship with comic culture. Welcome, comic fans. I'm Mickey Factz, and I'm joined each and every week by Tat Wza and Pete Rock as we debate the comic industry, Marvel and DC movies, and anything that's happened in the comic world. So this week, we're going to get into two topics. The first topic, man, we're going to talk about Phase 4, what we love and hate about Phase 4. Now, a lot of people don't know we are in a group chat, me, Tat, and Pete, and we talk about comics all day long. And we talk about our love for it and our hate for it. And there's a lot of love from the Tat side, and there's a lot of hate from my guy Pete Rock. And I be in the middle. I play the fence because, you know, I be feeling Tat sometimes, pause, and I be feeling Pete sometimes, pause. But we're going to get into Phase 4 right now. So let's have a conversation about Phase 4. I'm going to start with the love because, you know, we start with the love here at the love-hate relationship. So let's start with what y'all love about Phase 4 in the MCU right now.
All right. There is some stuff I don't like about Phase 4, contrary to what y'all believe. But I do think it was exceptional in the way that it introduced some new things to what we're doing and how we're consuming this content. They bust out the TV shows. And aside from the fact that they ended WandaVision on a note that none of us cared for, I definitely thought there was going to be more. The rumors thing, yes, is a big thing, but that's kind of on us. That's the fans. That's the fans doing it to us. And we get so excited because we know the content that we're like, yeah, that's going to happen and it's going to be great. So, I was like, all right, I did that too. I was a Mephisto guy, you know what I'm saying? But then it was like, all right, let me fall back, although Mephisto's still coming because this Agatha Covenant, that's going to be a different... Anyway, there's going to be things that we don't like, but it was crazy. We were locked in week to week as a culture watching this show. That might have been the first time ever, right? Like, yeah, we had the Hulk in the 70s and 80s, right? Doing a TV show that we all watched when it came on, but we weren't consuming it together in the sense, right? Only when we'd find each other in places, we'd be like, yo, did you see that episode? And did you see the Hulk fought the Sasquatch? And it was, crazy shit going on. But it wasn't like, yo, when we were doing watch parties together with WandaVision, right? There was a lot of pieces that was like, yo, this is fire. They did an origin story with it, with Monica Rambeau. There was just a lot of stuff. The ending, the last episode, it lacked, and they tried to fix it, in the after the fact, and it still wasn't good. Even though, and I think they're gonna circle back to the director Tyler dude, but when he got arrested, I was like, what the fuck is this Scooby-Doo shit? I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling family. Like, what the fuck is going, that type shit.
He's wild. He's wild.
But introducing that, they followed up with Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I was like, yo, this is dope. But then it wasn't dope. It was both dope and not dope at the same time. Shout to Falcon, Sam Wilson. I call him King of the Kickflips because that's what we saw happen in that show. He got stronger by figuring out how to do some more kickflips. But the new movie, I think, is going to be fire. You know what I'm saying? It's a different thing. What else? I mean, it was a lot. I mean, the What If. Come on, man. What If was fucking fire.
Oh, come on. What If was crazy. That depicts comic book world. That whole What If series
absolutely
depicts what's straight from the comic book.
Right.
Why can't they do that on big screen with the movie with the real actors? Just
Well, they were, and I know, and we've had this conversation, like Mickey said, but they were being inclusive, and they were including people other than us that who are already the fan base, trying to get them in. Because Pete and Mickey, when this thing gets bigger and bigger, and they're making $1 billion off of each movie, we're guaranteed to get more. And that's what I want. That's what I want to keep rolling with. I want some new fucking Marvel shit every month. Yeah, if you could do better on the
yeah, no, that's
CGI,
impossible.
well, if they could do better on the CGI and pay their visual effects artists and make sure everything is copacetic, I'll be very very happy with that. But I do still want to see it. I mean, again, my mark of bad is most things pre MCU. Even though I would watch them no matter what and love them, like I love the X-Men, but that Apocalypse movie was fucking atrocious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like there are
it was
things,
whack.
right? But not we haven't gotten something that level since the MCU has come along. To me, maybe Dark World, um, maybe I didn't like Thor, like I said previously. It was boring, but it wasn't bad. There's a difference. Um,
Talk about it.
what else? What else? It was something else. I'm not a super huge fan of, but overall, I mean, uh,
You ain't said it
Phase
yet. You getting on my nerves.
I know. But Phase 4 was dope, man. Like I'm not familiar. I'm not super familiar with Miss Marvel because that came not that long ago. That's like a little over a decade ago that she even got introduced into the system. But when it came on the screen, I was like, yo, this ain't my style because it was a little more for like maybe high school students and things like that. But I still am gonna consume it because it had pieces that I knew were gonna move with the storyline. Like they said mutants for the first time, in that shit. So now we're like being that this is official MCU. I'm excited that there's officially mutants in the MCU now moving forward. Speaking of, there's
Yeah.
and I know we'll get to it in another episode, but they talking about the eternal, the celestial that got stuck in the earth is going to have the adamantium. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Um, y'all are bugging. Y'all are bugging. It's gonna be fire.
Tat,
No,
Tat, Tat,
you're
Tat.
bugging.
Yeah, you bugging. But look, Tat, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are you rating the Phase 4 right now?
Phase 4. But see, if
Good one.
all right, 1 to 10, then see, we also have had arguments about this, y'all. I'm gonna sick them on y'all right now. Not at a 10, right? I'm fucking with the Infinity Saga, Infinity
Fire.
War, and Endgame.
I
But
love it.
but these niggas don't like one of them movies. I'm gonna let y'all.
I don't like Endgame.
I'm gonna let y'all tell.
And,
It. They gonna get
Pete,
y'all now. They gonna get y'all.
but now, Pete, hold
There's
on, hold on, hold
only
on.
certain scenes in Infinity that I like. That's it. But overall, both movies I did not like.
Okay, so Tat couldn't give us a scale of 1 to 10. What
All
Phase
right, all right.
4
Now,
is?
scale of 1 to 10. If 10 is Infinity Saga, then yes, Phase 4 might be at a 5.5 or a 6 to me.
Okay,
Okay, that's fair.
that's fair.
That's
Now
fair.
that sounds about right.
That's fair.
Pete, what
I
do
was
you
gonna say the same thing.
okay? So what do you love and hate about Phase 4?
What I loved was the first two Avengers movies because you still had people in their original character, right?
Go no, wait, no. Phase 4 started with
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
So one,
Oh, I'm
see, you got
okay.
Phase 4. I think you got much lower than a 5 or a 6.
Oh yeah,
Me?
Yeah,
yeah. You probably got Phase 4 like two,
two
like
or
a two.
three.
WandaVision was whack. I didn't
See,
like
Yeah.
Hawkeye too much.
you didn't like
I thought
Okay.
Kingpin appearance was cool, but it was weird. Then what else?
Eternals,
Eternals was trash.
Black Widow,
I could have been a better, had potential, but could have been better.
Shang-Chi.
I liked it.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. She-Hulk. Moon Knight.
Moon Knight could have been way better, but they only showed the motherfucker twice.
Okay, Spider-Man. Spider-Man was incredible to me.
And once in the end in Moon Knight, at the very end, they showed he turned into Moon Knight. I was like, what the fuck is this?
No,
Then
he
you
Moon Knight.
you give us 8 episodes. It's like, yo, I mean 6 episodes, right?
It was 6, but they used Moon Knight more than that. But he had the big battle scene at the end. But I thought Moon Knight was incredible. I thought the way that they did the psychological twist of this guy being in his own mind was perfect. It had us like not sure at first, and then it came together, and it was like crazy. But I know, I get it. Y'all want this exact storyline from the comics. It wasn't necessarily all of that, but what's your overall rating for Phase 4?
What's your overall
Mine?
rating
Yeah.
for Phase 4? Yeah.
4.5.
It's better than I thought.
It's better than what I thought too. So for me, there was some high points of Phase 4 and there was some low points. I enjoyed Doctor Strange. I personally actually enjoyed Hawkeye. I liked Hawkeye. I loved Spider-Man. I just watched the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Thought that was dope. I thought Black Panther was a great movie, but a good MCU movie, if that makes sense. Not a fan of Thor, not a fan of Eternals, wasn't a big fan of Shang-Chi, wasn't a fan of Black Widow, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Dora Milaje, best part of the whole series.
I'll agree with that.
WandaVision, and then Loki. I did like Loki.
It was fire. I didn't like Winter
Wow.
Soldier.
You liked Loki?
Yeah, I enjoyed Loki. I'm not going to hit.
Maybe the first 2 episodes.
I enjoyed Loki.
No.
But with all of that said, though, like, honestly, I would have to give Phase 4 like a 5. I give it a 5, man.
That's
like,
fair.
I feel like it could have been better. Like, I feel like they dropped the ball on a couple things.
They did.
Doctor Strange could have been even crazier. I feel like Black Widow could have came out earlier.
Multiverse Doctor Strange Part 2?
Yeah.
Part 2 could have been better. I liked Part 1.
Oh, yeah. Part 1 was fire. I love Part 1. But like, it just...
Can I say something?
Part 1 was the comic book, too.
I think y'all don't like Phase 4 because Phase 1 through 3 spoiled y'all. In Phase 1, the movies were way worse than what we got in Phase 4. Iron Man was dope because the first time we were seeing him on that big screen.
But you can't say that, though. You have to equal the time. Because
and
that's what we expect. We expected that at the time. When Spidey first hit the screen with Toby, everyone was fucking bugging out.
Yeah, but that's not Phase 1. Iron Man and on, we liked Iron Man because it was like, oh shit, is this big Hollywood actor playing Iron Man on a big screen. That was incredible. But the movie was a good movie. Iron Man 2 was better, but it was okay.
It wasn't better than
Thor was
1,
boring as fuck, but it was Thor on the big screen. Thor 2 was trash, but it was Thor and Loki doing some shit together on the big screen. So it was aspects of it that we fucked with, but it wasn't a great movie. But like they gave us some dope shit in Phase 4. We just came off of Endgame though. So of course we're like, oh, we're mind blown, sitting here with our hair pushed back, Memorex style, mind blown, and expecting some more shit like that. And they brought it, they flattened the room. They brought it back down.
I agree, and I kind of don't agree. Like, I think WandaVision, there was too many misdirections. They should have never
understand that shit, man.
They should have never had Quicksilver pull up. Because that is really what messed everything up. But we could get into that.
It made no sense for him to be.
It made no sense for him to
looking for the story to be told then and done in the thing now. When they've been the whole time dropping stuff for that's going to come later. They're giving you the pieces, the connective tissue. It's partly what I even live for now.
Tat, relax. Let me tell you
when Quicksilver, if Ralph Boner come back on some other
let him go ahead.
He gonna bury himself. Look,
he's wild.
You gotta understand. I sat in front of my computer and watched about 50 reaction videos just to see how people reacted to see Quicksilver. We were excited. Why would you play with our emotions like that?
That was whack.
That was whack,
they
bro.
Because they got us. They
Nah,
got us
yo,
by the fucking throat.
nah, B. You know what? Let's
Can't do that though.
we know what we know how we feel about Phase 4. Let's talk about Phase 5, the next movie. February 17th, Ant-Man and the Wasp. What do we love? What do we hate about Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer? Quantumania. Pete, let's go.
I liked it. I don't hate it at all. I actually liked it. But see, trailers are tricky now. You know, I I want to see the movie because that's when I'm gonna really opinionate.
I agree on
The
that.
trailers only get you hyped. They only get you excited. They only get you, oh my god, oh I can't wait.
So just
Then you
just for
go,
reference, Pete is still shell shocked from the Infinity War trailer, where in the trailer Hulk is running down the field, and in the movie they fucked us. That happened. That's a fact. That's a Snapple fact.
first of all, no payback to Thanos. I'm done. Okay, I'm done with that right there. Cause Hulk ain't no punk, man. Y'all
That's
know this.
It's a
Yeah.
rights issue though. They trying to keep Hulk low, so Universal don't say, "Yo, this guy is on fire. Let's put a movie out." Because if they put a movie out, then they keep the rights. But if they don't put a movie out, Marvel gets their shit back, and then we get Hulk back.
okay. You know
Well, I
what?
hope so. That's what
I,
we should be working on.
you know what? Tat actually has a great point. I never looked at it like that.
What?
Make Hulk so whack that Universal looks at what the fan base is saying and be like, yo, y'all could have him back. Y'all could have him. And then once they get him fully back, he go crazy.
Okay, Tat.
I'm kind of feeling that. I'm
All
kind
right.
of feeling that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Kind of feeling that. All right. All right, Tat. What do you love and hate about the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer?
Well, I mean, of course, love everything. I think it's going to be incredible. Man has been a very pivotal character in the MCU so far. The movies have been super fire. The dynamic he has as a dad, trying to overcome life struggles, even going to the streets to be a criminal. We know how that is in our culture.
Mm,
We know
mm,
sometimes you got
mm.
to do what you got to do, and that's
That'll
what
do.
they're doing. That's why I even love Marvel because they keep it real, man. Um, I think I agree with Pete a lot of I have to see it. I thought the trailer, even the last one, looked incredible. They kept MODOK a little murky, couldn't really tell. I want to see how that CGI look because they've been having some CGI issues. Like that's a
They
real
could do
fact.
it though, but they could do it. They just got to get it right, man.
That's
That's
a
all.
fact. That's a fact. So yeah, I want to see it before I really call any love or hate. But right now, I'm 100% loving it.
All
I
right, well,
like that the actor who plays Kang too.
Oh,
oh yeah, Jonathan
Jonathan
Majors.
Majors phenomenal.
He's
Everything he does.
great.
I
He's
give you
great.
props, man. Tat, I don't think Scott Lang can stop Kang. For me, man,
He looks scary.
Not gonna. He's not supposed to.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not really feeling the last trailer. I thought the CGI
How
in the
many trailers
background,
so far?
it was three
Okay.
trailers.
Okay.
The first two trailers, incredible.
Mm-hmm.
This last one, yo, he's giving me apocalypse vibes, B.
Ah,
Mm-mm. I don't like Apocalypse was so bad.
you're
He's giving me
bugging.
apocalypse vibes.
Apocalypse.
Hear
Y'all
me
know
out.
that's Moon Knight actor, right?
Yeah.
Playing Apocalypse.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac.
Hear me out. Hear me out, guys. Right? Apocalypse and your man Kang. Purple, blue, right? Then they both kind of got the same, like they got like minions and stuff. Then Apocalypse building a pyramid, building all this stuff. You see Kang building all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Apocalypse, nasty cape. Kang, nasty cape. Then when you watch, listen, check this out. I'm a huge fan of Jonathan Majors.
Mm-hmm.
However, when we watch that Creed 3 trailer, why does it feel like Creed's son is more menacing in the trailer, right? Jonathan Majors' Creed's son is more menacing in there than he is in this
Ant-Man.
I don't feel the menace. I feel like he's just playing the role. Now, when he screamed at the end and he shot his joint out, okay, you could see getting there, but I'm not feeling it. Even when they were fighting, I didn't feel
It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right.
It didn't look right. Now, listen, I'm not saying that the movie's going to be whack. I'm going in there with low expectations so they can blow my mind and exceed the expectations. That's how I'm going in there. But
Same way.
If it turns out that Kang is I won't be mad. I'll just be like, well, I didn't expect him to be good.
The trailer had you hype.
The first two trailers had me hype.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Zach. Go ahead.
The difference, and I agree with you on the Creed Son versus Kang comparative, right?
Yeah.
But the difference is that's a one-off movie versus this character who's already been introduced in Loki, but through a different version of himself, right? Who he fucking killed, right? We're all villains here. Fucking killed. He's playing for the long run. So he's giving us a piece of where it's at. He already gave us where it's coming from, and then he's going to give us where it's going. They got a whole movie based off of him. I have all the faith in Jonathan Majors. All of the faith.
Yeah, he's a good actor. I think he'll pull this off pretty well. The color don't even matter, whether Kang was white before in the comics or whatever. I think this guy is going to kill the role. Just like I think Ali is going to kill the Blade role.
I agree.
Oh yeah. Mahershala,
he looks like Blade.
He does.
You know what I'm saying?
He looks like Blade a little more than Wesley.
Yeah, I agree.
Right now, because he looks like a younger version of Blade.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like Blade in his young years, like, you know what I'm saying?
Is Scott Lang gonna die?
I don't know. I can't say.
I don't know.
I've heard things, but I don't know. I just want to see it. Don't say nothing.
I think by the end of the movie, we won't know either. I think it may appear that way.
They make it
not going to be sure, and he'll be able to pop out whenever he pops out.
Yeah.
Probably Secret Wars. And when he does, we're going to be like, oh, shit, he's back.
No, he'll be in Secret Wars. I definitely believe that for sure.
Everybody's going to be in the Secret Wars.
Submariner 2, Wolverine, Spidey,
everybody.
Hulk. Yeah. It's going down.
And if we get Hulk rights back by then, we really getting Hulk in Secret Wars. Like, really getting Hulk.
I really like that thought, that opinion of yours about Hulk and the Universal. I never really thought about it like that.
That was a good.
But don't tell them. Don't tell Universal, because
I won't. Let me ask you this, Tat. Do you think Thanos is pulling back up for Secret Wars?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think we get Thanos and Cable.
Wow.
Yeah, Cable's got to make an appearance now.
Wow, Cable. Wow.
Yeah.
Do we get mutants in Secret War?
It would have been nice for Meth to play Cable.
We getting mutants in Secret War?
I think so. I think Secret Wars is giving us everything. I think Secret Wars is going to be, if y'all didn't like Infinity War and Endgame, y'all going to love Secret Wars. It's going to be.
I like Overload action.
Give me it's Overload be all day. A comic fan wet dream.
And so this is called the Multiverse Saga. Are we all in agreement that Phase 7 through 9 is going to probably be the Mutant Saga?
I think that's a strong possibility. I think they're setting up for it now, dropping pieces. So yes.
Well, yeah, we would have to see, because they always drop those little hints or Easter eggs or whatever.
The connective tissue.
Yeah, so we could see what's to come, and then if you missed it, then you can go back and they do it on YouTube where they show you the Easter eggs and what it means, and why it's there, and why it appeared and what happened.
Wow. Okay, man. Well, listen, man, this has been an incredible episode. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we covered so much ground here, and I feel like next time when we pull up, we got to talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer that they released, and potentially we probably should be getting like a the Marvels trailer, right? What do you think? What do you think, Tat? You think
I think
that they'll be?
we'll get the Marvels trailer somewhere soon. I think we're gonna get Secret Invasion somewhere soon. That's slated for the next few months.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I think we got some dope stuff
Don't
ahead.
do season 2 She-Hulk. Please do not.
It's dope, man.
Yo, man, that's crazy. I think we gotta have a conversation about She-Hulk, because I know, my brother Pete got some varying opinions about that. You know what I'm saying?
And we have to talk about Daredevil too.
Oh, yes. When we pull back up next week, we definitely gonna have a conversation about Daredevil and the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer. And we should even talk about, hopefully they should be announcing some stuff with DC and James Gunn, like what's happening over there. So, I think that's our show for now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow us at the Love-Hate Relationship with Comic Culture, and send us your thoughts through Instagram at Comic Culture Podcast. Let us know what you think of the show, and please like and subscribe here on YouTube. Also, subscribe on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Leave us a rating on Apple and spread the word, comic fans. Till next week, I'm Mickey Factz.
I'm Tat Wza.
I am the Chocolate Boy Wonder, Pete Rock.
And we'll catch you later. Excelsior.
Salute.